gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
If you're a captain and I'm a Jedi, then technically I outrank you, right?
I love ranks. Experience outranks everything.
That's it.
That's very true, man.
Says
very,
it all.
very true. He's one of my favorite clones, man.
Is he?
I love him. Yeah,
well,
I love him.
This is an epic piece. I'm excited for this one. What's going on, guys? Happy well, if you're on Eastern time, happy Thursday already. Yeah, this is a late one. You know how we do it here. Sleep is for the week. And Slipher picked up this retro piece, a classic, and I was excited. He reached out to me, so I was excited to see it. I said, "Hey, let's do it." So we're here. Are you excited? You gotta be excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
These are like gems.
Yes.
Gems in the world. You don't see them. You really don't see them that often.
No, like, and then when you do see them, like, they're pretty expensive. Like, to get a hold of them. Like, there's another one I want, and I want to get Cody as well. And he's going for some pretty penny. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, but I will acquire it. It will be coming to the collection.
The wait is the best part. The wait and tracking it down is the best part.
Well, this one actually popped up, like, I want to say just a few days ago, and that's when I picked it up. I was like, because I always keep an eye. I try to find it at a decent price. I don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, I do love my troopers. I do. The Clone Wars is my favorite era of, like, the movies and everything else. I know it was animated and stuff. People don't not too fond of it, but I love the Clone Wars, and the troopers are the best for me.
Heck yeah!
As you can see, I collect a lot of them. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, let's use it.
Well, I didn't open this piece at all, so I hope it comes in one piece. I didn't hear anything sound too shaky when I brought it home, but hopefully, if not, then I'll tell this guy.
It'll be good. Well, you send them proof, right? We're cutting the tape.
This will be proof. Yeah, I'll tell him he's got to send the nudes.
I like that shirt, by the way. That's good. So that's fun. Let's use here. We got Ao. Good to see you, man. Vision. Happy Thursday, guys. Random Korean. Good to see you again. Yeah, busy day today. Who else we have here? We got Jesse. And we got Jojo as well. We got Outrage here. Congrats, Slipher.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Here we go, boys and girls. Let's take a look. Yeah, these are classics. I had a lot of the legendary scale sideshow pieces too, but I love this because it has his arm. This is on a different level.
It's like a torso.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that it's not like life size. Man, like this is really old, man.
What's going on, Piggy? Good to see you. There you go. Nice and compact. Beauty.
I love that all the Star Wars boxes, no matter when they were made, they all still look the same. Like, even the older, even like the newer, like Hot Toy stuff, like, it's still the same style.
It matches well, yeah.
They never changed.
Well, that's cool. With, like, not to kind of divert, but even what Tweeterhead's doing with their third scale bust, the way they match the bases to the old Sideshow legendary scale bases.
I do like that. I like that a lot. I think it's classy as hell.
Yeah. Man, how old is this piece? I gotta look it up. Oh, well, you were looking at it. Did it come? Did the year pop up?
I'm not sure about the year.
This
was so long ago. Like, I wasn't collecting like statues. I think during this time. I'm already worried. You didn't tape.
Why?
You didn't tape it.
You didn't tape it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, let me go. I'm scared.
Okay, let's just think positive. We'll end it. I'll just take a quick look. We'll end it. We'll just end it quick.
Yeah,
it's like 2000. I'm looking at Sideshow's reviews. You know, where customers leave review 2013. So
was
There
like
we go. How's it looking? Looks
okay.
wrapped up nicely. Yeah.
Okay, the antenna's not broken. Okay.
Beautiful. That's the major worry.
I'm not too worried.
Okay, good.
Okay. His gun looks like a little 22, you know?
That's badass, man. That's awesome.
It's cool. It's like my kid's holding the gun, you know?
Well, it's like a water gun.
I really want the Cody after seeing this. I'm not even fronting. Like, I want the Cody bad.
It's a good size.
Look at this. This looks
that's badass.
Awesome, man.
That's
oh
badass.
My god, this looks so good. And this is my favorite, like, era of the clones, like the Phase 1 when they had like the T visor. They look a little bit more Mandalorian. I love it.
Prime time sideshow, man. Prime time sideshow.
They took more risks.
Yeah,
I think during this era, I respect them for that. I think they stay playing it a little more safe now, but I do like this legendary scale. This was what I was scared about being broken. Everything else I didn't think was going to be broken. So
very. I think it was an era of more artistic risk.
Yeah, even the premium formats like they did for Star Wars were way more. This is part of his pauldron.
Yeah. Random Korean says those Dragon Ball Z statues are so epic, so jealous. Can finally have a closer look. Heck yeah.
Oh man, I'll eventually do a room tour. It'll happen, man. Don't worry. I just you know what it is? I have a lot of empty space, and I hate having empty space and like trying to put on like a show for somebody. Like I would have to like space things out. I'll figure it out, but hopefully by the end of the year.
Wow, this is really nice, man.
What is this? Is this tape? I think part of the tape was on the body. I might have to like wet that to take that out.
Oh, the stick. Is it a little sticky?
Yeah, it's sticky. It looks like maybe
some
type of duct tape was on it to take it out. But I think this piece was in like a
store?
Like a thrift store. Like a thrift store or something.
That would make sense, and that's where the sticker was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because when I saw like the pictures on eBay and stuff, because I got this off eBay, it looked like it was a thrift store. So
that'll come off easily.
Yeah, I'll wet it a little bit and I'll mess around with it.
Hey, Whisper, what's going on, Whisper? Hope we're doing well, man. Thanks for stopping by again. Yeah, the troopers, they did. I like the arm, the fact that they did the whole arm, as opposed to just the torso. And it's such a perfect size.
Yeah, it's like not too much, just the right amount.
Yeah. Ross, always glad to see you in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Ross. Storm Rider. Happy Thursday, man. So cool.
I'll zoom in. Yeah.
Man, it would be impossible to wait for the look at that.
Yeah, so That's I love awesome. This, man. This looks so good, man. I can't wait to put this like in my clone display. And like it's cool because like the little base on it, like on the bottom, has like almost like the Imperial cog. Yeah. Kind of got that little vibe to it.
I like the way it tapers from the shoulders down to the base.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right
man.
there.
Like,
that's the money. That's the money shot right there.
I love
the
it.
Money shot. Yeah.
It looks good, man. It looks so good. This is a very easy piece to put together, but that's also the beauty of Sideshow. I don't have to get too crazy. The only thing is just got to get this little bit of tape off, and hopefully that comes off no issue. But for the most part, I really like it, man. I think it came out. It looks. This size is good, man.
Oh yeah.
I wish they would have kept going, man. I think a lot of stuff they could have made like this, like clone-wise. There's so many variations, and most of the sculpts are pretty easy because they all wear almost very similar armors.
I do like the clones in this scale. I didn't really like when they did Palpatine. I think they did Obi-Wan as well. I wasn't too much of a fan of those.
Yeah, I don't think the sculpts they're like because armor is always easy to do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting those likenesses is a little hard. So I've seen a couple of these. I think Rashid had a few of these in his collection. I saw one time, and I got to see them in person, and I was like, man, this scale is nice.
Yeah.
And I like it. I really do. I think this came out really good. So hopefully, this is the first of many older Sideshow pieces I'm probably going to be picking up. I'm trying to acquire. I'm trying to do a deal with someone for the classic Commander Cody premium format.
Okay, sweet.
So hopefully that'll be coming soon. If everything goes smoothly. I already paid for it. Hopefully he doesn't run away with my money. And
that's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, if I could get the older, I'm trying to get the older premium format of him as well.
Yeah,
I would love to get it, but they're pretty expensive.
Arrow, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. The OG clone busts are hands down the best. You definitely need to hunt down that Cody bust, the iconic Execute Order 66 pose.
Yeah, it looks so good. There's so many breaks with that piece, though. There's a lot of breaks. And it lights up with the Palpatine, like Sidious on it. So it's kind of like sometimes those give you problems and stuff like that. So I mean, I hope that I could. There's a few nice ones around, so I'll try to hunt one down. Hopefully,
the collector gods will line up.
Yeah, this lined up pretty quick, man. I'll be honest with you, because the last one I was negotiating with someone, they just wanted so much money for it. Like this one I got for like $700, which I feel like is
a steal.
Yeah, not bad at all. Like with shipping and everything, all the taxes and stuff that came out.
Yeah,
like $700, I'd pay for this piece like today. So I missed it in the beginning, so you're always gonna pay a little extra for older pieces, but I love it. I think it came out great. It's gonna look good in my clone collection.
I can't wait to see the photos you take.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up and then I'll post the photos up. But it's gonna look good. I'll probably put it with like on my with my Phase 2 helmet. I was trying to figure out where I'll put it because he fits right in my display.
Did you get to open that Umber Trooper you picked up, the Hot Toys one?
Yeah, I'll bring it over. I opened that one up yesterday.
Did you? That photo I sent you was pretty cool of the four together. I thought of you right away. I'm like, you'd appreciate it.
I only need one more. I need one more, and I'll have three. So
yeah, it's a really nice design.
I love this design.
Yeah.
And then I'm because he comes with 3 different helmets, so I want to be able to display all 3 helmets. So I have to buy 3 of them. So I tried buying one from Toys Wonderland. They fucked me. So I got my money back, thank God. But
okay, good.
For the most part, I have to acquire one more, and then I'll be complete. Because he comes with like the Phase 1 helmet, which is my favorite. The Phase it's 1.2. This is kind of like this helmet is like still has like the antenna right up top here.
Yeah.
That was kind of like what makes it Phase 1.2, and then like the regular one that it comes with is like a Commander Cody style Phase 2 helmet. So it's gonna be cool. I love these troopers.
As a Star Wars fan, Hot Toys is where it's at right now.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something. They have destroyed me with pre-orders these last
badass that looks.
Few weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna put my like Captain Rex stuff with him, and I think it's gonna look like a really nice display. But I think this is, if you collecting clones and you can get one of these, it'll look awesome in your display. Like don't not get it because you think it's not life size or whatever, but this legendary scale is like a happy medium of a bust. It's almost it's a torso, but I love it. Matter of fact, let me bring my my OG Captain Rex. I have the original one from when they started doing the 6-scale stuff.
I won't say no to that. I'm gonna pull up the short from Sideshow for the Rex they showed. I think this was badass too. What's going on, Johnny? Good to see you in here. Deflex, same here.
So this is the original 6-scale Captain Rex. Like
Sideshow.
When I tell you, yeah, Sideshow.
Yeah.
This
is history right here.
I'll never get rid of these clones. Like I used to buy them as soon as they would release, as soon as they would go for pre-order, I would buy them. And I always wanted like all the commanders and captains, and I just love the look. And this is like, when I tell you it's super close to this, like this is gonna be like a little sick display.
It's crazy where Sideshow was back in the day, man. Craziness. They were so ahead of their time.
I love these pieces, man. Like, if it weren't for these, I don't know if Hot Toys would have even like actually like took on the project of making them, because these clones were well done. Like they still look good next to the Hot Toys. They still like, you could still put them together and they'll still look good.
Oh yeah, the armor, the way the armor was painted and everything, for sure.
The good thing with this is like it has like a fabric undersuit, not like leather or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about it like deteriorating over time. The worst thing the bad thing about these clones is their bodies aren't like Hot Toys quality, but that's always been Sideshow's problem with their figures. If they could just figure that out, yeah,
the joints were always a little rough.
If they could figure that out, I mean, they would have done a lot better. But these figures are still like sought after.
Storm Rider saying, Slipher, congrats.
Thanks, man.
At the end of the day, these figures become a part of the collecting history. So value, I think value, I don't want to say dissipates, but takes a back seat. For me personally, with some of the figures I own too. But yeah, Hot Toys has been absolutely killing the 1/6 market with Star Wars stuff.
I mean, I hope they keep
it's their new Iron Man, right? They're going to be their bread and butter going forward.
Bro, they're gonna destroy me, man. Well, I was able to get those clone commandos, so I was really excited for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you helped me out with that.
Yeah.
That was good. I see people getting them in. I can't wait to get mine in.
I'm happy.
I got 2, so I'm happy. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Like, I know it's a short little unboxing, but it was. I was very excited for it.
Fun though.
Oh, 100%. I love it. I think it looks so good, man. And I'm gonna pair it up with this thing. This looks too good. I just wish they would have. Maybe Black Series will do a Phase 1 helmet Rex style, because they did Phase 2. So I like the Black Series helmets. They're not like, I don't want to say like they're the cheap boy version, because I know that all these other companies do like, super crazy accurate ones. But for me, the helmets,
the representation's there.
Yeah, they still look good for the price. Like I have the Phase 2 Rex helmet and I love it. So, I mean, I hope they end up doing it, because they showed it in Ahsoka, the live action. So that would be cool. I could see them tackling it. I would buy it.
Well, just the fact that we're going back 11, 12 years for that Rex there, the bust. Yeah, it's still holding up beautifully.
This is number 17 of 500.
500,
yeah. Very excited. Yeah. What's cool is like it's mostly paint scheme, because like they never had this live action. It was all just from the Clone Wars show. So a lot of interpretation was done, because the way that certain things are shaped, it didn't look like that in the Clone Wars. But then it like kind of just became its own thing. But I like it. I think it came out good.
Would you want them to get back into this line?
This legendary scale line? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be good for them, honestly, because it's like a market that no one's tackling. And some people don't want like the life size stuff.
The life size, right?
Like, yeah. It's kind of like what Tweeterhead's doing with their 3rd scale busts.
Yeah.
kind of similar to that. Like, but this is Sideshow's legendary scale, so they could just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's doing this, and I think
legendary scale was what, half scale, right? This was half scale.
I don't even know, man.
I know
it's
the
so
Marvel
weird.
stuff. The Marvel stuff was half scale. I don't know about if this is, but yeah, legendary scale was half scale at the time.
Maybe, yeah, I guess it's tough because like the trooper stuff, like it was all CGI and it was all like even in the movies, like you wouldn't know if it was like accurate or not, but like just the shapes and stuff were they had it pat down. But I'm digging this, man.
Are you picking this one up?
What the? Oh, absolutely. As soon as it goes up for pre-order, I'm buying it.
The newest one, right? Yeah. The light up feature is awesome. We were discussing it yesterday on Steve's show. The light up, it was nice without the light up feature. The light up feature just adds to it.
Oh yeah, I think the light up, the way that they painted the fire, they're clearly doing. They're learning. They're getting better, because I know people say, "Oh, I prefer painted fire and stuff like that," but this is the best of both worlds because you can have it not lit and it looks good, and then when you light it, it just gets even better. So, I don't know, man. I think Sideshow is definitely like stepping up right now, and I'm all here for it. I'll keep buying their stuff if they keep giving me clones. I will keep buying. So
I hear people comparing this to their Ghost Rider, but honestly, I think this was better. I think this is better because I was okay without of course a light up feature, but even without it lit, this looks stunning. With the Ghost Rider, I needed it lit because of the way it was painted, but this was massive improvement.
Jesse, the clone Jesse Hernandez, that's a sick figure, man. It's a really good figure. It's awesome. He has even the head sculpt is good on that too. You should get it. Support it.
Arrow saying I'm pre-ordering that Captain Rex for sure. The Sideshow one we were just looking at.
Oh,
what's going on?
I cannot wait. That's going to be so exciting.
Knight's awesome, man. Always supports the channels as much as he can. Always appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming. I know this is like super late.
Still,
I would have done it. I would have done it regardless. Cause
we could have done it backstage even, but we said why not just do it live and
we're just hanging out. But I think if you guys like Clone Troopers or you're into it, like, and you can get this for like a decent price, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I like these old Sideshow pieces, man. It's just it's like pure nostalgia.
Yep. I'm trying to track down it's pretty expensive, but I would like to get the legendary scale statue, the Obi-Wan, where he's the half scale one. That's like impossible to find.
I've never seen it for sale.
Never.
I've seen it. I've never seen it in anybody's collection, but
I've seen it once. One guy was selling it recently, him and Maul, but it had a lot of damage to it that was repaired. And
I've seen Maul, but I haven't seen the Obi-Wan like that.
Yeah. I want Sideshow to get back to those days when they were making those. I love that Obi-Wan so much, even just as a standalone piece.
Yeah, it would be cool to get for sure if you could acquire it. It's something you don't see in a lot of people's collections nowadays. Like when people do room tours and stuff, like I don't see this.
No.
Like there's certain things you just don't see that I don't know if they just got lost in time. I think that's probably what happened.
Could be.
But they're out there. They're just you got to pay a pretty penny for them now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get Cody. Cody is coming. I will pick that thing up. That Cody's coming, and then I'll pair them up. But I already kind of have a line on one, so we'll see.
Paul stopping by. Good to see you, Paul. Sick pickup. Congrats, Slipher.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I know that name. Collecting Weekly. He's always on Collecting Weekly too.
Collecting Weekly, Paul.
Yes,
yeah, and
I do. I know Paul.
He supports those guys. He supports us over here too. Great guy, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But man, I'm happy. As long as I get this little sticky thing off, I'm good. It looks like it'll come off.
It'll come off. A little warm
Better,
water.
better. I'm gonna freak
A
out.
little Q-tip with a little warm water, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I have like a little microfiber towel I'm gonna mess with. I'll wet it. Just kind
Yeah,
of like try to take it off a little bit. I don't want anything too like abrasive to like,
exactly.
because I really do think it was in like a thrift store or something like that. Because
Those
the
are
guy
the
was
best
like,
finds, man. Those are the best finds.
he was like, "Oh, I think I have the box." I was like, "You better have the box, or we're not gonna. This deal is not going through." I'm like, "You either have it or you don't. I'm
I
not
had
gonna buy it."
I had a thrift store. It's funny because they posted on Facebook Marketplace here. You know that gray Hulk, if the Sideshow one, or it was green, the one that Ken bought that I let go of, where he's jumping
Oh,
down
oh
and
yeah, where he's
landing.
kind of like he's with 1 foot land.
So they made a gray version, and this thrift store had it for $200.
No box.
They had the box and everything. 30 minutes for me too. I'm like,
That's not bad, man. That's like, and I love Sideshow's Gray Hulks. Like the one, even the other piece that his shirt is kind of like mixed media and it's ripping. The
yeah,
orange one,
yeah,
where it's
yeah.
kind of like over. I know they
Hunched
made like
over.
hunched over. He's kind of like hand out. I always like that piece. I've seen
Yeah,
it in cons, and I was like, man, this piece still looks good, man. I was like, I kind of digging it.
yeah.
I mean, I like their new stuff too, the new Hulks they're doing, but like, I'm just really not collecting Marvel anymore.
It's just
But
it becomes overwhelming. It's too much.
I can't collect too many things.
Yeah,
That's my problem. I have to like focus on one thing, and then I'll either complete what I'm collecting there, and then I'll move on.
move on.
Yeah, I'll move on. Like I'll move around a little bit more to kind of like make it not too of a chore. Like now I'm hunting clones, so that's my new hunt.
Yeah, you've built a pretty sweet anime setup with all those pieces, and then yeah, you get some love out of the Hot Toys, the clones. I don't think anything beats them when it comes to the Star Wars clones. Nothing beats Hot Toys for
No,
me.
no, I don't think anything's coming close.
Nothing. Yeah.
The only thing
I don't think it comes close. I don't think anything's coming close in the near future either.
yeah, I don't think anybody's really cared to tackle them because a lot of them are considered like repaints. They're very small variations in them. So that's the only thing I'm kind of like I like about it. I know people go, "Oh, it's the same guy, just painted differently." I was like, "Listen, don't talk to me. You're ignorant."
Yeah.
No, but I know I know some people they never watch Clone Wars, but it's actually a really good series. It's worth the watch, man. It's honestly really good, and it's cool. It's cool to kind of get like a. It would have been awesome to get them like live action. That would have been awesome.
You
But,
never know.
I mean, yeah, they could do small stuff.
Didn't we get him one of the clones live action in the Obi-Wan that newest one, the Obi-Wan series, where he's sitting on the floor like asking for change or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Right. Wasn't that?
that wasn't Rex. That was a different clone. I don't
That's
know
a
if they
different
named
one,
him yet.
Okay.
The
Arrow saying waiting for that Hot Toys Commander Fox to drop.
the phase 2, right? Phase 2. I have phase 1. The phase 2 would be sick. I'm probably gonna end up getting like 2 Coruscant guards to kind of like flank him. That would be a awesome display. Because he has like his whole outfit is like blood, like it's kind of like a very bright red.
Red,
And
yeah.
then, yeah, he looked good. He went out like a G though in the series. Spoilers.
We'll still work on that Hot Toys stream. I think we should do one, get one together, talk some DC, Marvel, and
There's some interesting stuff.
Star Wars. I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time we discuss. Reissues aren't dead. They're still reissuing like mad, and I think there's some stuff to talk about to discuss.
They have to. I don't know. There's a lot because they re-released that speeder with Maul. The only thing is that the Maul actually looks better than the last.
Yeah,
one.
the paint app looks better on the face. Yeah.
And the way that they did everything. If you're gonna do a reissue, I better see significant improvements. Like there has to be a lot of improvements for me to be like, okay, like
yeah, like that Batman armory.
that's not an improvement.
That's not an improvement.
I don't really see the point in that, but I mean, it's just something that they're gonna do. They I guess when they need money, they go to
it's like bread
they
and
go
butter.
to the well.
Yep.
They go to the well of oh, we have this, like we could just redo this.
Yep.
But I just wonder, like, how much time are you dedicating to these projects that were already kind of done?
Could be even ones that they didn't sell out of.
True. Like they still have stock, and then they just
Sure.
update. They rebox, re-update, like a sculpt or something.
Could be probably not enough, but they'll probably have to go back to the. They updated the sculpt on the Bruce Wayne. You can clearly tell that, and you're not getting the Alfred. But
yeah,
still...
getting the Alfred. I don't know. I think the Alfred's a better look, honestly.
Oh, Alfred was the best thing in that box.
Yeah, I thought Alfred was a better look in that whole thing. Like, because it makes sense. Like he's standing next to it, ready to kind of like give Bruce Wayne his suit.
Yep.
I'm not. I didn't even really like that power pose one either. So that I wasn't a fan.
Arms crossed. Yeah, the face.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with his face, but it's very stretched out. It seems very.
I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I'm not like I used to like it. Now I hate it. It's just
everything surrounds it. That's why. Yeah, of course. Jokers.
It's like
how many
so
Jokers
many,
have we got?
Bro, too many. Honestly, there's just so many. And how come they never like re-released? Like they didn't do any other Jokers. Like you could have just did Nurse Joker. I would have been
Nurse
okay
Joker,
with that.
Yeah.
Why not do Nurse Joker? Why do you have to get accustomed to do that? To like make that
something licensing. For sure, it had to be licensing.
I would think
they would have.
He's in a dress. I don't get it. Like he's in a female nurse outfit. Like how hard is that to achieve?
There you go.
I mean, what does his family say? Yeah, I would think they would jump all over that. They love that type of stuff now. You know how inclusive the Joker is.
Yeah, that's one we need. I'd still pick that one up because that's needed. But like even the times where they have, I still have my whole DC collection. But when they did the Scarecrow and Demon Batman as like I think it was an anniversary in a leather bound, like but that was Hot
like,
Toys.
It was all like
mashed up and
it looked burnt. Yeah. It looked like burnt.
It looked like from the film. It was really cool.
I wonder how well those held up though, because those rubber suits were not good.
Bro, still in the box, man. Never seen air. Never seen the oxygen on this planet.
Honestly, oh my god, man! I'd be so scared to open that box.
Bro, we should do it. We should do it live.
Oh my god, if you open that box, then like you take the plastic off and half of his chest just comes off.
Oh man, we should actually start some shows or like little short shows where I still got 89 Batman in the box. What's his face? Joker, Mime Joker, Hulk, like all those classics everything's still in the box. I remember Captain America's shield was falling apart. The paint off the first one, the
first Avengers one.
Yeah,
I had that piece, and that shield is completely chrome now because all the red flakes came off of it. It made me so upset.
I had that thing pristine, and then I touched it, and fuck, it should just left it where it was. But Speakeasy, what's going on, brother?
Bro, you breathe on that goddamn thing, and it'll flake.
Hey, Sam.
What's up, Sam?
Ironmonger, I never touched Ironmonger. It got that hip problem with the cracks in the waist. I never posed it, nothing. It's just there.
Let me tell you something. The hips on that thing went faster than my father's hip.
Yeah.
And it's only been around for 2 or 3. It has only been around for a few years. Yeah, it snapped immediately. Yeah. I bought it, and it just it was fine for a little bit. I don't know if they used the weakest plastic in the world. I don't know. It was just it broke my heart because the head sculpt inside was so good. That was a good piece. I'm surprised they haven't reissued that.
Do it now. I'll plan it. I can't do it now, but I'll plan it. We'll do it. We'll set up as a little stream. That could be cool.
I'm telling you, John, you got to treat that shit. If you open it, you need to make sure you buy that protecting thing. I'm telling you, it helps. Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing helps, man.
Talking about this is going down. I had a lot of Hot Toys that I sold, that they are not going to reissue, like King Leonidas. But I bought these pieces and stored them and never took them out. King Leonidas was so fragile because it was done God knows how many years ago, and it was a full a seamless
latex.
body.
Yeah.
You couldn't move anything on that body. Nothing. And then the red, if you put the cape on his body,
It
would
would
rub
die,
off onto the body. I kept that
bro.
thing like, sit here. I got rid of that. Blade was another good one. But then you got the third party companies that came, did an upgrade, and then that blade's like worthless.
Yeah, I have the original blade. I hunted that down because I missed it when it originally came out, and I still have it. It's
such a badass piece, dude.
That piece is good. That thing should be a DX because it comes with so much stuff. It comes with his jacket from the second movie. Like you could take off like the flight jacket when he went in the sewers. You could put that. Yep. He's got all the weapons.
All that good stuff.
I bought it secondhand.
Same here.
But it had its issues when I first got it, but it's held up okay. I treat it every so often because he has like that kind of like leathery jacket and like the pants and stuff. Like you have to treat that shit because it would break my heart if it started falling apart.
And that's what it was. I got to the point where I had all these figures, and don't get me wrong, like I said, I still have all my DC and Marvel, but I had all these one-offs that sat in a box, and when I opened them, it's like, you know, they were cool, but I just don't feel like they were aging as well. Like Ghost Rider, you know, the Ghost Rider with the bike, the very first one, the Nicholas Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage, yeah.
Oh man, that was a good one. That bike was
nice, man.
That bike was crazy for its time.
I'm surprised that they didn't do the second Ghost Rider movie because I felt like that suit was good. Like where it was like all burnt up and it looked nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they never tackled that. I thought they would have. The bike was cooler, I think.
We'll see if we get a new film if they do anything. But what else was there?
I hope they don't. They do like a different Ghost Rider. I could, you know what? Honestly, I could see them tackling. What's the new Ghost Rider's name?
The guy from
Agents of Shield.
Walking Dead. The Walking Dead guy, right?
Though they had the live action, they did the Agents of Shield. They had him appear there.
I didn't watch that.
God, I can't remember his name. He's the newest Ghost Rider. Like it's like the new Ghost Rider. He's some Bato Loco in California now, you know. What's his name, man?
Ghost Rider. Avatar, Jake Sully, the first one they did was great. What else? Jesse saying Agents of Shield, Ghost Rider is fire.
Yeah, it was. I have that piece too. I have that Hot Toys too. That came out pretty good. That wasn't bad. Robbie Reyes, yes, there you go.
Robbie Reyes, okay.
Because he had the Hell Charger and stuff like that. That would be. I would still accept it. I still accept it if they did do it.
Okay. My favorite Hot Toy to this day, one of my favorites that I felt was so well done for its time, the Inglorious Bastards, Aldo Rain. That piece was
I want to say my favorite Hot Toy that they ever did. That, like, for me, this is not going to be popular for anybody, but it is the it's going to be the Samurai Predator that they did. It was kind of like an artsy Predator.
Yeah.
The box that it came in, came in the best box I've ever seen a toy come in. It was like a rectangular like a rectangular box, the top lifted off, and then you just took everything out, and the art around the box,
like the presentation was,
oh my god, it was beautiful. And
unboxing it was like part of the whole experience.
That was probably my favorite Hot Toy that I ever bought because I pre-ordered it right away. I was like, oh, I love this. That was
fully articulated, that one?
Yeah, actually I have it. Hold on. It's like right, it's close by.
Well, be careful. Don't. That's an older one.
No, he doesn't move. He doesn't move around that much. So
okay, good. Yeah, that Aldo Rain. I missed that one.
Can you get it? Is he acquirable or is he a lot of money?
I wouldn't want it back because it's not the one I had.
Yeah, he might be damaged.
I get sentimental like that. Yeah, because his pouch flaked. His bag. Mine was still wrapped in the plastic, like right out of the factory. With all the weapons. Man. Michael Jackson Thriller.
This was it, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's badass.
The way they did the alien.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
the armor. Like,
just different.
This was
it's very like
piece, man.
Mythos.
Oh, man. When they released this, I was like, oh my God, I need it. I need it.
That's badass.
But, I always enjoyed Hot Toy Predator stuff, but they have a lot of problems with flaking, and because they use a lot of pleather.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the Predators kind of like from the movie Predators, they completely disintegrated. All the straps came off and peeled everywhere, and it didn't look good. It looked really bad. I ended up like just destroying them.
I was lucky. With all the figures I've had. And I'm talking about, I had a lot. I probably had more than statues. I had more figures than statues. No issues with flaking at all. I guess my climate here, right? Because it's cold, but yeah.
It does depend. The climate does make a difference. Alex, I'm gonna do it, man. I promise.
He's gonna do it.
I promise I'm gonna do it. It's gonna come. I want it to be nice, you know. I want it to be full. I want everything to look good. I have a little OCD like that, you know.
Keep your pants on, Alex. What's he doing awake? It's late for him too. That one, Alex. Alex's setup is pretty sick too. What he did, he kind of did. I went like a lot of people did the same approach. Kind of get rid of some of the hot toys, the quarter scale pieces, and move into the 1/3. And he did that fairly quickly too. So his collection looks badass.
Yeah, listen, Hot Toys, you either stick with it forever or you kind of like. You slow down, and I think I definitely like slowed down. Yeah, I still collect like Star Wars and stuff like that, but like Predators, I'm pulling back. I'm probably gonna get the Feral Predator. I'm picking that. I have that on pre-order.
That looks good. Yeah,
I like that design. I know people it's a little mixed with that one, but I enjoy it.
It's a nice piece.
We'll see. Hopefully that comes out really good. I hope it doesn't take forever to make either. Sometimes they just didn't release some of the other ones.
They're moving. They're definitely waking up and moving now in a better direction with the ESs and the faster production. I feel.
My only thing is that
this is where we butt
heads. If they're very popular, like if you know, people collect multiple troopers, right?
Of course.
Like for me, like I get it when you do like these little like niche characters, but like I think two things they should always do. They should always have a standard clone trooper or stormtrooper, like the original variants. Those should be available all the time because people army build. So that should be cheap and easy to get. It should be affordable, and you know, like more people would buy them. Instead of having to hunt them down, and it's just too much. Like stuff that people army build, it shouldn't be locked behind like exclusive doors.
Give me a Bespin Han, limited to 2000. You watch the world burn. You watch the world burn.
But they could, because now they're, you know, I like what they're doing with the Luke. Like they gave you the artisan version, which was limited, which I totally am cool with the limited artisan stuff. I feel like artisan should be their limited stuff. Everything else should be available, fair market.
Yeah,
because I think artisan is like your exclusive, like top line.
Yep,
but that's fair. Locking like Obi-Wan Kenobi with like the Mandalorian, like the Mandalorian kind of gear from the Clone Wars. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, really? I don't know. Or there's just certain things I don't like that they're doing, and I think they're just trying to like build too much hype. Listen, people buy your stuff, man. You don't need to do this. Yeah. Nobody else is messing with Star Wars. Like, you got this market cornered. Chill with that already. Because you're like, to get some of these figures, man, you know how much this guy
I don't want to know.
Cost now?
You're crazy. You're crazy.
You know how much he costs? The first one? Yeah. Bro, it's like $500, man.
I couldn't. But if you want to complete it, they're going with this whole numbered ES thing until they put it in on the base.
I think it's not numbered. Personally, I don't think it's numbered. Like
they did this with Marvel. I want to say Iron Man Mark 5 or 6. I don't remember which one.
And Wonder Woman too, I think, right? They did a Wonder Woman saying it was like a limited ES of like 2,000 or 1,500.
Yeah. And for anyone who collected like back in the day when the like OG Iron Man, they did a movie promo one. And it was listed on their website as limited, but you got no numbers. Until that's done.
Yeah, I can't believe you. I mean, honestly, I hope that there are more so it's easy for me to acquire. I just need one more. Just one more.
Just one more. You'll get it.
Just one. I am going to get it. It's just, when am I going to fork it up?
Yeah.
I just got to wait for
it. But we'll do a stream. We should do like a retro stream where we go back and like look at some of the older pieces and we can make it fun.
Do you have that power load? Do you have the power loader?
No. Oh, man.
Oh.
The power loader or the one from RoboCop, what was
the
it
ED something like the one with the top would always
it had
flake.
so much problems. Oh man, we're going back.
Yeah, you have to put like oil on that. You had to actually put like oil on top of it so it didn't flake off.
I still have my first hot toy I ever bought was the Iron Man Mark III 2008. That thing is like pink. It's not even the color anymore. But I remember opening that, and I was like blown away. I was always collecting comics, and when I opened that one, and I opened that first figure, I'm like, and then slowly, then it was Bank Robber Joker was next, and that ball just.
Did you see what Alex said
about the Penguin? Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him.
Yeah, you should jump on that.
You, Alex. Yeah, I really want that Penguin.
I think you should get it. I think it's
a lot of people are converting. A lot of people this wait list are converting. So,
I mean, the good thing is if you do economy, you already know. We kind of know like what your situation is going to be, which isn't bad. Like the tariffs and stuff,
or
whatever they charge you over there. But
pull the trigger. We'll see.
I don't know. I just feel like you're not seeing too many of them go up for sale. It's going to be a Catwoman thing where you're just not going to see them, and they're probably going to go up.
Well, don't tell them that now. What?
No, for you. I think you should do it.
Yeah.
I know you kind of like. You just got the Catwoman, so.
I just got Catwoman. No, but I want to. He's the last piece I need, I think, in my collection for to finish my comic. Him and a Hush. Actually, no. I'll need him, a Hush, Catwoman. I don't have a Catwoman in the collection. I have the J&D one coming, the Michelle Pfeiffer, but I need a comic one.
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna make that.
Oh, they should be, yeah. And a Two-Face. I didn't like the Arkham Two-Face.
I mean,
but bro,
it wasn't bad.
That half scale. We'll talk about it more on Friday. That half scale Michael Keaton.
You want it
at 2,500, man? That's tempting. He's my Batman. He's the one. He's the reason why I'm here. To be honest, that's what got me into got me into collecting was the Keaton. But anyways, we could put a pin in it here because I know it's late. We will we'll definitely do a one of those streams. Find a day some people are available, and have a good chat because this is fun. We were planning to be about 20 minutes, and look, I could talk all night about Hot Toys.
I mean, listen, Hot Toys was my first love, man.
Yeah,
I love them the most. I used to. I mean, I don't agree with everything that they did, but I just turn off my brain for the rest of the stuff that I don't like anymore. But I love what they're doing with the Star Wars stuff. I hope they keep going.
A lot of nostalgia with Hot Toys. That was like the first love too. It's a lot of good memories. And we'll bring some photos too if we have.
Oh yeah, some old school photos, man.
I have a picture of my room in my parents' house, and it was 10, I think, 10 D12s, right in front of my bed, and it was all Hot Toys, with statues up top. Oh, the good old days.
I had all the D12s too. And when I was living in my parents' house, that was like the thing to have. Yeah. But man, like those goddamn things, they're so cumbersome.
Bro, you'll be sitting in your room. It would go from summer to winter. All of a sudden, you hear pop. The glass. Yeah. You just hear them popping and moving it.
It was super stressful. I'll be honest. I hated them. After a while, I had bought a whole bunch, and I was like, but like you said, like they would start to shift. If you over tighten them, then they get messed up, and then some of the glass wasn't cut properly.
They were great, like in the beginning, but it got to the point where it was like, the guy who created them. Well, they discontinued them now, but the guy who created them said, "Yeah, these aren't made to put toys in them or collectibles in them. They were made for like I think some dishware or whatever it was."
But, I mean, for figures, they weren't bad. For statues, no way. Oh my god, that stressed me out.
I wouldn't put them on statues on the glass. No way.
No, and you would have to double peen them. Use the other shells, kind of like put them together. I put like 3 in one.
U-bolts. People back in the day on the statue forums, they tell you to put U-bolts on the.
I had Mythos Vader in there, and I had my Sinestro from my premium format Sinestro, like this one right here. I had this one in there.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's crazy. Well, if you pulled all the glass out, you were fine to put it from the base. If you had it sitting on the wood on the floor, but
no, I was risking it all. I was risking it all, man, during that time.
No way, not me.
But after I started hearing them move around, I was like, we're not gonna do this no more. I ended up selling all of them.
Jesse's brings up a good point. That mono case from Maji Space, yeah, that looks. I saw that. That looks cool. That was a smart business move, I think, from him.
I like them, but I don't even know what are they going for price wise.
Oh, I'd have to look up.
I like the new IKEA. Like they're smaller, but they're like more they're metal, and they're kind of like slotted.
It replaced it, right? The D12, I think
it replaced the D12, but I actually like the style more. It's like you can't put too many figures in it, which I like. I think when you put too many figures together, like in those things, they just looks too crowded. Unless that's like the look you want to go for. Some like if you're creating scenes, it's cool, but like just to have like stack, like you just lose something. I think.
This is it here. Before we go, we'll just take a quick look. $199.
Yeah. That's actually not bad. I respect that. I like that. And
with the lighting and
all
everything,
pre-lit. Yeah, already lit.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
That's good.
I would buy this.
So that's with the 8mm clear plexiglass shelves.
Okay.
You can go do solid wood, and it stays the same price. Okay.
I mean, I would go wood. Plexi, I think, would scratch too much. Yeah. But
that's badass. Wow.
I like this. I do. I really like this. I remember seeing like some pictures for it. I didn't know if they were releasing it or not.
Well secured against the frame, metal framing, lights in there. $199. Bro, the IKEA here is almost $199 now. For when I went to last time I saw a D12 here in Canada, it was like $180 Canadian.
That's ridiculous.
This is a little bit more, but look what you're getting. God damn.
Bro, the lighting itself, you don't have to worry about it. Because lighting these things, like lighting a D12, it's a lot of work. It's not easy.
Yeah.
I like this.
Does it say...
I think for figures, for sure. As opposed to getting like the really big ones. Like you can kind of put this like next to your TV or It's cool. I like it.
You got risers. You know how they built those risers for the D12s?
Mm-hmm.
Flexibility. Yeah, see, you can shoot. Let me see here.
I like this.
See how much weight it can hold. I don't think it says here.
Single non-stackable display.
Yeah.
It's probably more for the...
We can find out, but more for figures, this one, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say more figures. You could do smaller statues and stuff like that.
Like bus. See the bus?
I would assume, that he definitely would do it. I would go wood.
Yeah, I don't mind. Here's the wood right here. I don't mind that.
I think the wood looks classier. Yeah. And the Pexy's nice, but I think it would scratch too much. Like, especially like if figures move around or like you try to like reposition them, you will scratch it.
Yeah, this is badass.
I like this.
I have like 2 or 3 of them, just with my Hot Toys in them. That's shout out to Brian from Maji Space. I like that a lot. Oh, thank you, Jesse, for. I remember seeing the advert for it.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
Speakeasy. I prefer statues. Like I love the presentation of statues, like how they, like it's posing is very difficult. Like especially like if you have very dynamic characters, and you got to be so mindful with some of these pieces. Like they will deteriorate over time. So like,
Oh yeah.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just the reality of most figures. That's why I try not to collect them. Like most of my Star Wars stuff is very, like if they're kind of static, like I don't go too crazy with the posing. Like I have, like right now I've been messing with my my Luke Skywalker, but like I was treating like his boots and stuff, and I was just messing with him, and it's always very static because you never want to go too crazy with some of the posing because of like the pleather and stuff. It's just stuff that you got to worry about depending on each figure. But I like to do both. I like to combine them because I have a love for both of them. So
Yeah.
like right here, like I have like my Ultraman stuff, and I have like some of the 3-0 figures that they have, like right here.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
So like I kind of like to do a mix. I
Mix
feel
of
like it
it,
just yeah, like some people add Funko Pops and stuff like that, but adding a figure or adding like a small like little bust or something is like stuff like this I like, just to kind of like spruce up the display a little bit.
I haven't had time, but I was even thinking of doing that with the classic Avenger line. Just put it around the bases of the LBS stuff. Just because why is it in the box? What's the point of keeping it in the box? Anyway, it's just I just haven't had time. Yeah, I might as well pull it out.
Which Hulk do you have?
The first one.
The first one? And you remember the one with the torso, or was that from the?
That was the second one.
That was the second one, right?
Yeah, that was the second one.
The second one. Yeah, that figure. That's probably the best Hulk they've ever made. The fact that you could do 2 torsos.
Yeah, the 2 torso thing. Yeah.
That option. Is...
I didn't like his outfit though. The spandex.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was the only thing. But you could manipulate that.
You could do whatever. Yeah.
But the like the smashing.
That was different.
I bought that piece for my brother for Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know what he did with it. He probably sold to that motherfucker.
Yeah, what's going on, Rocco?
What's up, Rocco? But
Jesse says Evil Sneaker channel did a couple videos about the case. He mentions how much each shelf can hold. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll kind of relay the info over here.
I mean, I even like I remember seeing the one the new IKEA one, because I like Maju Space. I like Maju Case or Maju Space. I don't remember what they're called now, but the availability, you can't. I can't wait that long to display certain things. Like it requires so much planning. Like for that, it's a little easier because they're.
Yeah, I think for these,
they're
this one's saying this product limited quantity orders will be accepted for a period of 2 weeks. Next available container about 2 weeks, so they're timing it now. So about 8 weeks to reach our California warehouse. It's a good amount of time too.
Oh, easy. Yeah, you know what it is? A lot of, I think, like me and John specifically, like we've dipped in both worlds. So it's, you know what it is? It gets very hard to keep up with both. So sometimes like you won't collect certain things because some of these figures are not cheap, man. They're like $300-$400 sometimes, like retail.
Yeah.
And now, you know, in arts there, you're paying a lot more for figures. It's
yeah.
You have to like prioritize things sometimes.
You can't get everything. It becomes very difficult. And I think even when we're doing shows, it's very tough to have a Hot Toy segment on a statue show when you're the primary people in your statue show are statue collectors, right? You'll get collectors who are like Slipher and myself who collect both, but even so, time-wise, it can it becomes difficult to kind of manage both. I always find to really hit the nail on the head you get to try to mix stream. Like, look, we've been here an hour at 1 o'clock in the 2 in the morning already, just talking Hot Toys. It will hijack a stream so easily. So I'm passionate about it.
I always love them. So
yeah, so we'll get into it though. We'll do something. I always have fun talking about it. And
I mean, look at Terry. Terry collects Hot Toys too.
yeah,
he collects his Dark Knight's metal, and he don't you talk garbage, all right? Just because he likes
getting Batflag.
So I like Batflag too. Okay,
Brother.
No. Those are good looking figures, man. All right. I don't care what you say.
No, they look right off the screen, but that's
beautiful.
That's the problem is
unbelievable.
Ben Affleck is Batman, but that's fine.
I had all those figures. I got rid of them, but because I'm just not collecting Batman. But I had all of them. I like them.
You had all of them? The whole Justice League?
I had the original Man of Steel. I had the Zod, which was a really good figure.
Same here. I had the Man of Steel. Yeah. With the key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. I had the Nightmare Batman, which I got a custom coat like jacket for him, like from that movie, which was good. And but now they re-released all of them, so it's everything. I mean, whatever, man.
Gone.
Yeah, it was going for money. It was going for money. Not that I wanted to sell it, but like it just made me giving it away that much easier.
It's not the point of selling, because that was the same thing. I would never sell ever. It was just the fun of I bought this piece. I was there. I ordered it right away, and it went from 300 to 700. Damn right. Put the box there in my library. I don't care. That's what's collecting. That's what made it fun. Now it's just everything. These kids and everything come onto this hobby. Everything's there. What do you want? Oh, it's there. Discounted.
I know my brother wanted Count Dooku, right? So I bought it. I bought the original one, and that figure was going for serious money.
Good coin. Oh yeah.
And I was like, bro, listen, just wait a little bit. They're gonna re-release him, brother. Trust me, they will. He's going for too much money for them not to re-release him, and they can make a young one now because they did the Tales of the Jedi. Like once they do that and they show younger Count Dooku, they could easily take that character from a younger point in his career and just transfer him over. I could see them doing it. I mean, it would be a smart move too to do old, like do a DX old and young, but they'll re-release it. I don't mind if the figure is different. If it's the same thing, you have to have major improvements for me to be like, okay, I accept this. But
Speakeasy says, just enjoying the stream while watching 89 Batman. Doesn't get better than that. Speakeasy, let me know if you still want to do that collaboration, hop on the show or anything like that.
Speakeasy, this for you, brother. Look, right there.
Look at that.
89 Batman right there.
You love to see it. Right up top. He has an awesome Instagram page. Go check it out, Speakeasy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check this out.
Speakeasy_collectibles, yeah.
I'll check it out for sure.
He does a lot of stuff with Batman, a lot of classic pieces, and yeah, he's an awesome guy. But let me know. I know we were discussing you hopping on. You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
pop on.
Yeah, reissues. That's all. I could do a 3-day stream on reissues.
I mean, I've been affected. I've taken the hit. So, I mean, all my Iron Man are worthless.
Bespin Luke. Okay, Bespin Luke was
that was not better than the original, in my opinion.
I had the original. Still, probably one of the best Star Wars pieces ever released, with the weather vane lighting up and being able to suspend it from the ceiling. I let that one go, but the Luke Invader helmet was the exclusive, and then they gave it to you with this new release. That was so dirty. So dirty, but that's for another stream. Slipher, huge congrats on Regs.
Huge congrats, Johnny, I don't know, man. Jazz, I'm not too fond of their stuff right now. Like I had I bought their meditation chamber for Darth Vader, and I was not impressed with their quality. I hope they got better since then.
Oh, I think so.
But there was a lot of I had a lot of issues with flaking and stuff. And listen, I don't move my stuff around that much, and I don't mishandle stuff. For it to just flake, I don't like that bothers me. So if I do get one, I would get Hot Toys.
I was one of those one of those guys that was really hard on Jazz Inc. in the beginning, like really hard, like I usually am on all companies. But he's improved a lot since teaming up with Warner Brothers. A lot. So,
I mean, I've seen the stuff of his Batwing, and it looks really nice, and it looks quality. So maybe that was an older piece, because I never really knew about Jazz like that. Someone told me about it. I started looking. I saw that piece, and I was like, I would love to display my Vader like this. And I was impressed with how it looked, but the flaking really turned me off.
If anybody knows,
do better.
Yeah, like the flaking, and then it really went down. I think the really dropping point. I still remember doing a video about this. Was a carpool was when it was with Ray's speeder, and where it was mentioned to a collector, you should just get some putty. Zach and I, the Collector Weekly game, we still joke about it, but telling the collectors to get putty, like I think that was their rock bottom. But ever since, like I kind of stepped away from the 1/6 chatter, he's really improved. Yeah, I think that Warner Brothers team up was very smart on both parts, for him and for Warner Brothers. So,
can you imagine someone saying, "Yeah, don't worry. Just because like the piece doesn't fit, just take some putty and
it was
brother."
It was some baloney like that.
Okay, sure.
But I'm glad it's a come up story of a company listening to the feedback and taking it and running with it. So
I think '89 had the best Batman vehicles out of all the movie vehicles. Personally,
by far.
I can't commit to the Batwing. I can't commit to that. It's just too big of a piece for where I live right now. I could never display something like that. I would totally have gotten it if I had unlimited space, but
one day,
maybe one day
it'll be there. I'd just spend. Oh, that baby's on my list one day for 100%. But even Hot Toys said they had teased the 1/12 scale, so I would do that. I'd be comfortable with 1/12. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I remember they did that with the Dark Knight Rises, the Bat.
Yeah, the Bat. Yeah,
never liked that vehicle though.
Yeah, I think out of the three, that was the weakest movie.
That vehicle looked like a drone to me. Like it looks like some drone I see flying.
Fair.
I don't like it.
Fair. But
we won't keep going.
Yeah, that's all. I'll tell you, man. We could go here till 7 a.m. All right, guys. Slipher, huge congrats, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me on.
Unboxing. Always, man. You're always
this was fun.
Welcome here.
And chat, thanks for showing up. It's late.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by.
20 people in here still. I tell you, these guys will talk Hot Toys all night. Appreciate everyone stopping by. If you watched it live or if you watched watching it on the replay, appreciate the support for the channel, guys. We will see you Friday for Collectors Club, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be chatting about this week's statue news. So lots to talk about. So we'll see you then. All the best. Stay safe and always remember to collect responsibly. Take care.
Later, guys.